Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Jonathan with Sparkle On with John Spirit, and you are you, and we are a mirror reflection of the quote-unquote I awareness, the self-awareness, self-realization, realizing that we are the same essence as God as soul. So I just wanted to sit here. I'm sitting in nature here after a busy few days, and I just want to talk about, what has helped me and what has been helping me, to stay peaceful, honestly, and to stay grounded and in my heart is daily meditation, daily hatha, and restorative yoga. Making sure that I have good nutrition, and honestly, believe it or not, cold showers. You know, so yesterday I was talking to my mom, and I was thinking about what I would say to myself when I was 16, like from now, like myself now. I'm 36, gonna be 37, October 21st. But what my 37-year-old self would say to my 16-year-old self. Okay, and I feel like this is vital knowledge to have. So I would tell my 16-year-old self, I would say, hey there, hey dude, I would say, hey, listen, beautiful soul, I would say begin a meditation practice, and also to practice yoga daily. It doesn't have to be strenuous. It could be gentle hatha. Just simply to shift, like to align our mind, to clear our mind, and to align with our heart and our divine center and our divine connection with Source, with God, and to make the body healthy, because honestly, like, if there is a lot of busy, buzzy fear and things that are happening, of course we're gonna like go into survival mode, and we're gonna go into almost like we're gonna be on edge. So what I highly recommend for you to do is to be as much in nature as possible, to stay hydrated. I'm learning to, stay hydrated and take care of my body, and learning what brings me peace and what makes me happy. And what makes me happy is having a daily spiritual practice. So this way, I read that, when you have a spiritual practice such as yoga and meditation, it strengthens your aura and also creates a golden arc in our aura, which is our energy field, which is our human energy field, which is a field around everyone, our biofield essentially. And so it's important for us to protect our energy, and to do what would vitalize, what makes us healthy. So we're going through a shift in consciousness, and we're shifting from fear to love. They want us to shift from fear to love. They, God, Source, God, angels, even our higher selves and our souls, today I see a lot of people walking and not living in fear but living in love. Um, but in the collective, there's this on edgeness, but it doesn't need to happen. It doesn't need to. It's just our nervous system responding to the outside stimuli. um, the children are beautiful beings as well as we are. Um, the children don't seem to be tainted um, and like caught up in the fear. I see, because these are one of the things that I do. I wear a unicorn on my purple turban. Purple is the color of Jesus, and also Saint Germain. And I connected with a child, with children, and they love the unicorns as well as I do. Um, what else? I'm finding that if we tap into our creativity and we have an outlet, I mean, you may be finding this as a truth for you, that it helps calm your mind and attune and balance the consciousness and to stay heart-centered and calm, yet joyful and happy and balanced and like balanced equilibrium and remaining neutral. Like, so also another thing that I would tell my 16-year-old self was that you're going to be a fabulous drag queen and and singer and poet and friend and husband and because when I was 16, honestly, I want to talk openly about this on my channel. I may have or I may have not, but I was in the closet, and I feel, like I want my words to help you and to bring peace and solace, and I trust that, this is happening for you because we are all connected. Um, yes, when I was 16, I didn't want to be in my body anymore. And I know that a lot of us may have experienced things like this, like depression. And, I want to say, because I feel like we do know. And, we innately know. And we're innately reminded, of these beneficial practices, these wellness practices that, are practiced by thousands of us, and just to remind us, of simple practice of going for a walk in the morning, being in a nature preserve. Right now, I'm in a local nature preserve. It's the Bayport Blue Point Nature Preserve, and the sun is shining on me, and that sunshine, though, because we are like plants and animals. So it's important for us to have a relationship with the elements of Earth and to get to know what it is that brings us peace, that brings us happiness, that brings us into a state of love and not fear. I just want to make that clear. One thing that I've been noticing and feeling and reading in the energy is that we're starting to wake up even more. And so I read in a spiritual message that, and from Miriam Delicato's book, The Blue Star Filling Prophecy, is um, is that Once we once we see and awaken to our common threads within each other, that is going to unify us, and that is already unifying us, be it music, art, poetry, um, yoga, meditation, um, sound healing, toning, uh, makeup, drag, anything that is life-giving and that, encourages us to have a creative outlet. Because otherwise, so everything is energy, right? Essentially. So if there is stuck energy within our body, that energy needs to go somewhere. So that's why, for years, for thousands of years, we've been encouraged to um, create, to use that creative life principle within life, because God wants us to have, to awaken to our God-given gifts and talents. I'm not saying to be the most popular um, pop star in the world, but if that's your path, that's your path. But I certainly don't want to be the next Britney Spears, if you know what I mean. Um, so, a friend just recently, I was talking to her, Georgiana, and she said, we could either live in peace and harmony or reactive mode. And so, um, or we could respond in love and simply, and I keep hearing to listen to our bodies, to listen to what our basic essential needs are, and also um, to respect, to learn to respect life, to respect our mind, our body, and our spirit, and to know that life is sacred. And you'll see that in books and autobiography of yogi, and I'm talking about a lot of things, but I wanted to just make this video and get this out on my channel. um, So I keep getting to also to encourage you guys to trust ourselves and to ground. And then so what I also learned was that when you're around, like when you're like in supermarkets or something, or like, with crowds of people, so what you could do, I learned this through my friend Jacqueline. So you can close your crown chakra like this. So this way it's not wide open and lots of things are coming in and, and energies, but your crown will still be open and you'll still be connected with God. But it won't be like wide open, like, you'll be, energetically protected. And so, yes, Jesus is our peace. Jesus is our peace. A woman recently, Jean, said that to me, and she said that today when she was saying in the sun. We are waking up. But just as a child, like as we teach a child or as we teach ourselves, we have to, cultivate patience and what I noticed, and I want to share this, see, these are like little wisdom nuggets. When we're frantic and we're nervous, and we're like go mode, like nervousness, so slow down through the breath. I find that just simply when I'm looking for a sign, this could be a sign from the universe, but simply, looking for signs, for the deli case. If I look slower, then if I look slower, then I actually find the sign. So honestly, so like when we're walking and we least expect it and we're asking for a sign, be ready to, to see the sign, So, ace and base, So, um, I just wanted to make this video, and I'm very grateful. And it's 15 minutes long, and God bless and Godspeed, and more to come, and happy weekend, and happy being in the here and now. I'm very grateful that there are thousands, even billions of us here now, and we're choosing to live in light and to not live in fear and hide. So that's hope, and take care of ourselves and each other, and know that we are blessed and surrounded by our guides and our angelic team and God. God is in our favor. We don't need to react in a negative way, and we don't need to be in fear. We simply live in love. Check out Dolores Cannon. Dolores Cannon, I know that many of you have heard, maybe you haven't. Dolores Cannon went through the deepest recesses of the subconscious mind within her sessions. They were like past life regressions, quantum healing hypnosis technique. And it's abbreviated QHHT. And I was told by my guides that I needed to read the 3 Waves of Volunteers in the New Earth, and I'll leave that in the description when I get a chance. But I just wanted to come together, and so we heard the Earth call. Just to continue, and then I'll leave off with that. We heard that Earth needed help, so that's why we're here. So thank you for being here on Earth. Thank you for volunteering. Thank you for being one of the 3 waves of volunteers on Earth. We are here as positive energy conductors, generators. Stay in the good vibes, stay in your heart, stay in peace, live in peace. Choose love, live in love. Sparkle on with John. Spirit, peace, Godspeed. More videos to come. I'd like to hear what you do to make yourself feel peaceful and relaxed and calm. Also, we have cats too. Cats are self-reducing relaxation. Okay, signing off. Peace. Live long and prosper.